You've watched hundreds of hours of videos on YouTube. You still don't have all of the results that you want. Why? Man, I remember when I used to watch tons of free tutorials of video editing on YouTube because I wanted to get better at video editing, and maybe I would charge money for it in the future and I'd actually make a career out of it. But the amount of times that I actually took action on the things that I watched in the YouTube tutorials versus just watching them and then not really doing much with it was significantly skewed towards the latter. I would watch a tutorial, learn something new about the software that I was learning, and then just not do anything with it and just sort of forget about it. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate as well. You might watch a lot of self-development videos, but then not take action on much of the things that you learn inside of these videos. Maybe you think it's a good idea at the time, but then you don't do it. How many of you have listened to people talk about how incredible meditation is, for example, but you still don't meditate? What about journaling? What about nofap?
Quit spreading your knowledge, Sam. You're too powerful. This is what the Matrix is trying to do to this man.
YouTube is an incredible tool. At no point in human history have we ever had this much free information at our fingertips. The flip side to this is that it has never been easier in history to mentally masturbate. Mental masturbation is essentially acquiring the feelings of the reward of doing the hard thing without actually doing it. For example, if I watch a lot of videos based around meditation, I might get the feeling that I am doing a good thing by consuming this knowledge. I might tell people, oh, I watch a lot of content on meditation, and then you might get the verbal reward of someone congratulating you, like, oh, that's really good, well done, I'm glad. But then you're not actually obliged to take action on the thing because you have the reward of doing it. You know what I mean? And I feel like specifically in the self-development space, there is so much mental masturbation that goes on. So many people watch these videos and they get the reward of engaging with communities like this, like, oh my god, Sam, great video, this is awesome, but then they don't do anything with it. You know, they don't take action on what is said in the video, and they get the reward for doing the work without actually doing the work. They get the social recognition from people by telling them, oh yeah, I watch a lot of self-development content, but then they don't actually do what needs to be done. And there's something to know with this as well, is that the people who give you the social recognition for doing the work, even though you're just talking about it, are always the lowest echelon of person, you know? Someone who is genuinely about it and works very hard is never gonna listen to you say, oh yeah, I watch a lot of self-development on YouTube, and then congratulate you for that. That's not gonna happen. Only the lowest echelon of people, like the people who play video games for 16 hours a day, they might congratulate you and give you a round of applause, but like, we're not trying to please these people. We get rewards through the sacrifices that we make, and if you're giving yourself the social recognition reward for doing the work without doing it, that might be why you remain stuck in life. So you can watch as many YouTube videos that you want based around how to get good at video editing, but if you don't take action on what you've learned and you don't sacrifice, you'll remain stuck forever. And that might be where you are right now. There's two ways you can sacrifice, which will ensure that you actually put the work in to become a better person when you watch videos like this. Practically, so you can watch a video like this and you can practically take the advice, you can make notes, you can change how you behave day to day based upon what you learn in these videos. And also, monetarily, which is why people who buy courses and info products tend to get far better results than a person who isn't willing to spend their money, because they've sacrificed to gain that information. And once we make a sacrifice towards gaining information, we're far more likely to actually take action on the things that we learn. Sadly, for 99.9% of people, including myself, the time that we sacrifice to watch YouTube videos, the 10 to 15 minutes that we lose, isn't enough to stir people to actually take action on what they've learned. So you need to go outside of that time you spend watching the YouTube video. You need to ponder about what you've learned in the YouTube video. You need to invest in the skill set that you're trying to learn from the YouTube video. Because without that sacrifice, you learn absolutely nothing, and you're wasting your time watching these YouTube videos. They can be incredibly effective, providing you make the sacrifice towards actually applying it into your life. Whenever any of you watch my videos, I want you to practically take action on what I'm telling you in these videos. So if I make a video on how to improve your social skills, and I give you a step-by-step leveling system as to how you can do that, which is on my channel right now, subscribe if you're not already, I want you to literally take note of where you are in that leveling system, and then go out and try and level up in real time. I want to see results. I want to see you guys tagging me on Instagram stories, telling me what you've done today, how you've improved. I don't want you to just watch these videos and mentally masturbate, because that's not going to move you forward. I actually want my audience to be a set of winners, action takers, not people who just mentally masturbate about who they could be if they did the work. And that, my friends, is the difference between people who consume YouTube and use YouTube as a tool for improvement. I hope this video helps. If you want to learn how to make money online from the comfort of your home and join over 450 of my students doing exactly that, click the first link in the description right now. I'll show you how. Take care, boys.